All right. He says that by testing, you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. Unless you got your mental issues and you're so far here and there, because that's a whole nother ministry as well. But we know right from wrong. God gives you a choice. You make that choice. You make that choice, you got to live with it. There's consequences for your actions. We are held accountable for the things that we do. Amen. The presence of peace. Boy. It's nothing like the presence of peace. My best friend, my soulmate, my wife is my peace. You know why? Because God said so. It's kingdom. And every day I find a way to make her smile. Little girls, you really shouldn't even have no boyfriends, okay? But life is what it is, and cards get dealt the way that they do. But make sure that them young boys treat you right. Young men, treat them right. What's wrong with sitting down and having a conversation? Intellectual. What's wrong? Don't you want to get to know a person's mind? The area that I'm in, man, they would turn around and show you their butt before they show you their brain. My God, today. I tell my wife all the time when I look, I don't judge anybody. I said, man, and when I talk or run into somebody, I'm coming with compassion. I'm coming because I've seen so much. My neighborhood that I was in was full of prostitution. I used to walk around every day, hustling, doing all the type of stuff I was doing in the world. And I always said, I ain't selling my soul for no sex. Oh, no. And to be a married man, I'm a married man. I ain't looking left, right, up, or down. I already know God sees it and the angel writes it down. I don't need that on my resume. I want a clean bill of health. I want to be a prime example of what a real man is to a real woman. Amen. I had to turn around, and God gave me the power and authority to do some things in order to change my wife. But my wife, doesn't know the full capacity yet of how she changed me, but the resonation of it is starting to take effect. I thank God for that. I thank Him for that. Because I remember a time when she just asked, why? Why you love me? Why do you want to spend your life with me? And my response to anybody, ask God. Because what God put together can't no man separate. It wasn't me. It was Him. That I know. I was one of the fortunate to find His soulmate, and so was she. And we're grateful to have one another.